In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. There are reforms which are needed in our life, reforms which are needed in our habits, because if at all we fail to bring the required improvements in our habits, our life cannot be improved and cannot be improved at all. Contrary to that, vice versa, if at all somebody is found reforming their habits, his or her habits, then what does happen? All sort of reforms become easy to bring. All sort of reforms become somewhat easy. And how to bring, by the way, these reforms into our habits? I am going to discuss a very simple technique about it. No complication at all. It is although bringing the reforms into our habits, it is not, excuse me, it was not considered easy. As a matter of fact, it is not difficult as well. Simply we need to have a kind of right sort of technique. Simply we need to have a right sort of technique, because this right sort of technique will inshallah make us a better human being, will bring our habits to a far better place situation. But this technique is, by the way, it is so simple, so simple, so simple. Whatever undesirable habit is there inside, whatever undesirable habit is there with us, what we should do is that we should bring certain changes into this habit of ours, because the bad habits are done because of the gratification only, obviously not because of any benefit, because it does not contain any benefit at all. So for that reason we need to slightly reduce we need to slightly reduce the kind of gratification we were getting out of that. Means not doing exactly what we wanted to do, not doing exactly what we wanted to do, what we do in a routine, rather bringing small certain changes and improvements in it. Small changes in it. So these changes should be meant to slightly reduce the gratification we are getting out of that. So it will do several things for us. It will do several things for us. There, our this bad habit will be slightly reformed. It will become slightly less dangerous, less harmful, and a kind of creative touch has been given to it as well. There will be certain sudden discoveries There will be certain sudden discoveries as well. Certain sudden discoveries as well. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do actually. We need to slightly reduce the gratification we are getting out of it by bringing certain reform, but these certain reforms shouldn't be shouldn't be making this bad habit of ours into a sort of worse habit. The things should not deteriorate. Rather, the purpose of this should be the two. First one should be that it should it should cause the reduction in the harmful effect we are getting out of that habit, and also we are getting a kind of control. We are getting a kind of control. The key word here is a control. Gaining a kind of control over we ourselves. Gaining a kind of control over we ourselves. That is why it is so necessary, so important. So necessary, so important. So getting a control over oneself, over ourselves on the one hand. Why? Because we are bringing changes. On the other hand, we need to do certain other things as well. On the other hand, if at all we are doing something good and something great, we need to increase it. We need to improve slightly the quality and the quantity of it. We need to slightly improve the quality and the quantity of it, and that is how we can do it better. That is how we will start doing it in a better and more better manner. So this would actually mean that on the one hand we people are doing better, we are improving our good habits. On the other hand, we are somehow reducing the bad habits, and both of these combined, let me assure you, will put us on the right path, will inshallah turn us into a victorious person, will inshallah make our life better and far better. Thank you.